beautiful where you are, because it most certainly is where I am, enjoying the beautiful sunshine. So, Tottenham, this is it. It's now or never, really, let's be honest. We have got the game coming up against Everton, the last game of the season. We've just had news from De Zerbi that Maddison and Solanke are available, which is interesting. I don't know if he'll make any changes due to this fact. I do not know. Me personally, I know it's like a bit of a crazy one, but people will say if at the end of the game we're not doing too well, it's better to bring Maddison on, where I'm of the opinion that you should keep, you should play all your best players and I think get the job done. But that's just me. I just feel like at the beginning of the game, I understand people saying, well, other players are going to be tired and leggy, but they can also make changes. So it comes see, comes ça. I think that actually that if you bring him on and we score, and hopefully that will give a bit of confidence, that's better. I know the weather's going to be really warm, but I don't know. Like, I just think that for me personally, you should play your best players first, not leave them till last, because then, like on the game with Chelsea that we had, we left it too late, in my opinion. You can see they were getting a bit leggy, and he definitely left it too late. And if he does do the same, I'm going to be really upset. If he brings on the same team, fine, if that's what he chooses to do. But please make the changes sooner, because I do feel like you could see they started to get a bit leggy, and I really do think that affected the way we played the game. So, yeah, I do think that if he isn't going to change it, please make changes earlier if you're going to do that. I do think that someone like Bentancur has played now quite a lot, considering he has also had an injury and been out for a long time. So, I don't know. Like I say, me personally, I would start Maddison. Now, when it comes to Solanke, he's an interesting one, because maybe he isn't as good as Richie scoring goals. We know this. He hasn't scored as many, but he's also better at holding up the ball. So would you maybe play Richie back on his left side that he can play on, play Solanke in the middle, and then play Tell as a formation, maybe after maybe a certain amount of minutes, get him on to have some minutes at the end of the game, sort of thing? Or would you start him? I don't think he's going to start him, like I say. I think it would be a big risk, considering he's not played. So, no, I wouldn't start Solanke necessarily. And we've also had news that Jed Spence has got a broken jaw, but he's okay, he will play. This just proves to me that, it's an absolute joke that Delap didn't get a red for that. The injury isn't the reason. It's the fact that he looked and also then proceeded to elbow him, and that wasn't even given. But now he's also got a broken jaw. Then the impact of that is obviously severe enough for him to have a broken jaw. But apparently he is available and will play with protection. So, yeah, they're the sort of injury updates. As far as this game, it could go either way, I think, with the pressure, because like I say, I feel like that West Ham have also got pressure. I don't think that we've got to negate that fact. The fact is, if we go 1-0 up, that pressure is going to also then go through to West Ham and their players, the same as it would with us if it was our fans and then our players. So I think the pressure's on either way. I think it's about who's going to score first. I think that if they score first, then we know we have to somewhat up our game, like absolutely have to up our game. And so I think that point is enough for us, but really we need to play for the 3 points, because we can't guarantee that Leeds are actually going to beat West Ham. We have to get our job done. And can we get our job done? That's the question. Can we get it done? We've not had a home game where we've lost with De Zerbi. However, our home form isn't great. Their away form, Everton's, is actually really good, but they've not always been great as well. So who knows? Who knows what will happen? I know for a fact I'll be hiding behind my pillow watching it. I think my heart rate on my watch is going to be going up and up and up and up, and probably stop beeping. It's going to be really horrible. It's probably one of the worst feelings that I have had about a football game in a very, very, very long time. It feels like dread, incoming dread, basically. Can we get this done? Can we get this done? And if not, the implications of it not being done. The parade that's going to go on, well, I mean, pointless. To me, pointless. It didn't have any effect last time. I don't really know what they were thinking to achieve by doing it. I think the support should come from inside of the ground. That's where we should be giving our absolute all, is inside that ground. Every single minute of that game, we need to be cheering those lads on, regardless of the score on the other game. So I think that actually it's really pointless. I don't understand why they're doing it. I really can't understand it. And I'm somebody who, I would like to say that I'm quite reasonable with most things. And if there's a good reason for it, I would say so and say, that's fair enough. I understand it. But this, I truly do not understand. Not for the life of me. Do I understand why? I really don't. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I think that it is really, really silly and puts more pressure maybe on the players. Last time people were saying that the players weren't even on the bus, so I don't even know. I just think it's silly if I'm completely honest. And afterwards, that's going to be interesting if we get relegated. I think that there will be a heck of a lot of discontent, understandably, and I think that the players probably want to go off that pitch as soon as possible. I don't think they want to stay around because I think that it's going to get very toxic very quickly. If we stay up, yes, people are going to be happy that we've stayed up, but I still think that people are going to feel negatively towards the team, towards the board, towards everything. Not to Zerbi because it's not his fault, he's only just come in, but towards everybody else because they got us in this situation in the first place. So I think the discontent will be shown either way, in my honest opinion. I think that if everybody is thinking that we should go ahead and just celebrate because we stayed up, absolutely not, because to me, we shouldn't even be in this position in the first place. And that is down to decisions of managers, players, and decision of the board. Ultimately, that's the decisions they've made. Ultimately, to say keep Frank for too long was unbelievable. To obviously do what they do with not buying players in January, absolutely their fault. But I can't dismiss that managers, the way they've approached games, not to lose games, i.e. Frank and a little bit on Tudor's part, and the fact that they lost us points, the players as well, not giving any Fs, being rude, disrespectful to managers. I don't like that neither. So yes, it's on them too. So it's a absolute cluster F of a club at the moment, and I think dissatisfaction will be all around regardless, if I'm completely honest. And if we stay up, we deserve to stay up. If we go down, we deserve to go down, right? At the end of the day, we should have done a lot better. I don't want us to go down. The Championship does not seem like a great place to be. I'm not going to lie. I think that it'll be really difficult for us possibly to get back up. I don't think that we're going to get straight back up. A lot of people say that we will, but I just have this dreadful feeling that we won't. We're going to be a team that doesn't. There's many teams who go down that are big teams that don't come straight back up. So it is really, really worrying for me, in my opinion. I think that it will not be good for Tottenham at all. Not at all. I can't see any positives out of us being relegated. So I'm really hoping that we will stay up. I really am. I don't believe in any kind of God particularly, and more for you if you do. I don't have anything against it, but I am going to be thinking about all the gods and praying to all of them. The football ones, all of them. Any God that's around, I will pray to them that please let us stay up. Because in all honesty, I don't think I can take it. Like I say, if we go down to the Championship. It's bad enough this season what's happened, but going down as well, that would just, that will be the cherry on a big pile of absolute poop of a season, really, wouldn't it? It's horrible, it's dreadful, and I don't know. We'll have to obviously see what happens. You'll get my thoughts after the game, and I will let you know what I thought of the game and the result and the whole situation. So, pending, let's see what happens, eh? Please let me know your thoughts, your feelings, how you feel about this game, what you think the result will be. I think it will be a draw. I think that West Ham will possibly draw as well. But like I say, I don't think that they're going to stay up. I think that we will stay up. I do think that. Maybe it's just hopium, but who knows? I hope to be right. Because, I don't want us to get relegated, as I keep saying. So please let me know your opinions. Please let me know your scorelines. What do you think is going to happen? Love to hear it. I will be commenting back to you guys if you write in the comments.